Penting untuk memahami agroekologi pada tingkatan yang berbeda, baik itu pada ladang pertanian ataupun wilayah. Petani bukan hanya melihat agroekologi sebagai sumber pendapatan atau bagian dari cara menghasilkan makanan, tapi juga tentang bagaimana menghasilkan lingkungan yang berkualitas. Di Austria, agroekologi dapat dipahami dari sudut pandang teknis dan benar-benar terkait dengan pertanian organik. Tapi faktor sosial juga sangat penting, misalnya hubungan antara petani dan konsumen. Adama Biohoop adalah salah satu contohnya.
Adama is an organic agriculture situated in the Machfeld, close to Vienna, and produces organic vegetable. And in order to keep a large diversity of plants and a large diversity of crops that we grow, we soon started to direct market to customers in the greater area of Vienna with a boxing scheme. And this gives us the possibility to have diverse products that we bring directly to the households and to the people, and also have this diversity on the fields that keeps the agroecological system very stable, and also gives us the possibility to have legumes in our crop rotations to bring nutrients and organic matter to the soil. Adama Biohoop in 1997 converted to organic agriculture, and soon they had the question how to sell all the diversity they produce on their organic farm to the customers. We deliver about 5,000 customers every week in the greater area of Vienna with these organic boxes ranging from organic vegetables directly from our fields, also up to bread or meat or milk products that we get from farmers in the area around us. So this is kind of a link from Adama Biohoop to the customers directly, as also a link from other farmers in our area directly to customers instead of marketing over supermarkets, for example. Here at Adama, we use and produce renewable energy in terms of electricity. So we have photovoltaics here on our farm on the roofs, about 100 kilowatts peak, and we produce about 70% of the electricity that we need here ourselves. This is a future goal and vision of us here at Adama to make people more aware how important it is to eat organic farmed food, and to become available also for people who have today the issue that they don't get it easily.
Dalam contoh ini, pendekatan agroekologi fokus pada praktek dan pengetahuan yang dikembangkan untuk menghasilkan makanan berkualitas tinggi, serta pentingnya mengingatkan konsumen tentang makanan yang sehat dan masalah lingkungan yang sebenarnya. Berkat kebijakan yang mendukung petani dan lingkungan, maka terbentuk kelompok yang mengembangkan praktek inovatif dan sistem produksi yang berkelanjutan.
Emergence Bio is an association of producers start in 2015 on the Millevaches plateau in the center of France at an altitude of 900 meters. The group is an association of fruit producers. All of the produce is organic. Our goal was to produce food sustainably. To this end, we have constructed a methanizer. We had to face the construction and startup of the methanizer, a distribution system, dryer and storm water recovery and treatment system. The methanizer allows the recovery of energy, heat and nutrients from animal manure and agricultural residue. The methanizer also facilitates and increases the recovery of nutrients as the digestate final product of methanization process is used as a fertilizer on our crops and prairies. It is recovered in our project, and the use of this it enables the creation of new local jobs and activities such as market farming and poultry raising. As the food processing activity is shared among us, we have optimized its use so that all of our produce can be transformed on site. It is reducing transportation, environmental impact and cost. The resulting produce is either directly eaten in your local restaurant or sold locally directly to consumer. For the future is to work to adjusting the system, especially our agricultural practices. We also want to make our project accessible to the people, to promote agroecology and circular economy.
Berkat adanya asosiasi, maka lebih mudah berinovasi, mengubah sistem, dan mengambil keputusan. Tujuan lain dari kelompok atau asosiasi itu adalah untuk mengembangkan inovasi dan mengkomunikasikannya kepada petani, sehingga pengembangan dapat dilakukan bersama-sama. Secara garis besar, kita memahami agroekologi sebagai praktek inovatif untuk berproduksi sekaligus melestarikan alam. Dengan demikian, kita mengetahui bahwa agroekologi adalah sistem yang sangat bergantung pada agroekosistem.
Within an agroecosystem, ecosystem managed by farmers, we can meet a lot of interactions between physical elements like soil, for example, and living beings like microbes, animals, domestic animals and wild animals, and vegetations, wild plants and crops, and so on. When taking account the result of agroecology, farmers, when they implement their own farming systems, try to diversify their cropping system, their animal raising systems. They try to associate them. They can, for example, associate cropping systems with animal raising systems. They can combine trees with annual crops. And when combining trees with annual crops, they can raise mycorrhiza fungus, for example. They try to, for example, produce manure and use this manure in order to fertilize their soil by biological means. When implementing this kind of farming system, farmers try to improve the biodiversity within the soil with more bacteria, more useful fungus, more earthworm, and more humus in the soil. And the soil become more fertile without chemical inputs. Without implementing chemical inputs, farmers can protect, can preserve the biodiversity of the agroecosystems. They can preserve the beneficial insects, the useful insects, for example, bees, ladybugs, chrysops, and so on. This kind of agroecological farming systems can reduce green gas emissions, and they can also enhance the carbon sequestrations within soils. When confronting this more hazardous climate, farmers have to implement more resilient farming systems. That means more diversified farming systems. And these more resilient farming systems can help farmers to face the price volatility. So it's very important to teach agroecology, because the challenge is help the young generations to implement this kind of farming systems, the agroecological farming systems, not like the industrial agriculture like before.
Menerapkan agroekologi berarti harus berpikir pada tingkat sistem, lalu memasukkan semua elemen dan interaksi. Untuk mempelajari agroekologi, maka kita harus mempelajari alam dan lingkungan. Kemudian, bereksperimen sendiri dan mengembangkan sistem kita sendiri. Selain dari semua hal tersebut, agroekologi juga akan sangat terkait pada aspek sosial, yaitu tentang bagaimana makanan diproduksi dan sebagainya. Lalu pada akhirnya, hal itu akan membawa sebuah evolusi baru seperti swasembada pangan misalnya.
So for us, for La Via Campesina, at least for La Via Campesina Europe, which is a broad network of peasant and farmers organizations, agroecology is a way to confront the multiple crises we are in right now. Right now we are in a social crisis, we are in an ecological crisis, we do have the climate crisis, and to confront those crises we need a different model of production and a different system how we produce food. Agroecology is not just a set of techniques how to produce food, it's much more. For us it's a transformation of the system, it's a way of change. Agroecology is for us understood as part of a broader concept called food sovereignty, and it's basically the right of peoples, so not just of people but of peoples, to decide themselves how food should be produced, how food should be distributed, by whom, and for whose needs we produce this food. We try to have or to reach not just food that's produced, good food that's produced for everybody and to a price everybody can afford, but it's also contributing to global justice, global social justice.